What motivates me to become successful? Well, there are a few key things that really drive my motivation to get out here and hustle and work towards my goals every single day. And I'll also tell you how I've done it and how I've built up my YouTube channel a bit and got more subscribers and everything. I'll tell you, and just how I started making a little bit more money in what I do currently. So there's a couple of things to remember about life. So number one, life as a man is hard. It is definitely not an easy journey at all. Life as a man is all about building yourself up to become successful. That means building up your mental health, your relationships, your relationship with God, your relationship with your woman, your relationship with your mother, your father, building up your business, building up your spirituality, right? Building up all aspects of your life. And then when you get into a relationship and you get married, building that up. And then building up your children, building up your grandchildren, building up your great-grandchildren. And you are expected to keep life afloat until you leave this earth, until you are gone. You keep everything afloat because you are the man. You are expected to wear the pants. Now, one of the desires that I have, the strongest desire that I have to become successful and literally go live out the life that I want is the desire to start a family. And that's going to be the crazy part about it, because a lot of these YouTubers and stuff, the red pill, and some of the people I've talked to, they'll say that they don't want children, they don't want to get married, they just want to stay single for the rest of their life. What is the point of being a man, of building yourself up and becoming a strong, solid fucking man if you're gonna live out the rest of your life single? What is the point of doing all this if you're just doing it for yourself and that's it? A real man is out here and he's doing this stuff, he's serving. A masculine man is serving to others. He's serving his children. He's serving his wife. He's going out and he's working hard every single day because he wants to serve them. He's providing for them. See, when you're just providing for yourself, when you're just doing all this stuff for you, me, you're not going to have much motivation. You're not going to have much drive to go after what you want. Unless your goal later on in life is to get married, have children, start a family, build them up. Because why are you learning? Why do you want to become smart? Why do you want to become strong? Right? Why do you want to... What's the point in becoming a more smarter version of yourself? Becoming sophisticated and intelligent if you don't want to teach anybody anything? What's the point? You have to put your value to good use. You know what I'm saying? What's the point in becoming strong, going to the gym and all that, if you don't want to protect anyone? If you don't want to protect your wife, your children? That is biologically what we were designed to do. Protect ourselves, protect our young. You see that lion coming at you and you fight him off. You work hard on yourself. You become mentally strong. Not just for you, not just so you can be strong, but so you can help others around you who are a bit weaker, who aren't as advanced as you, move up in life. That's the point of learning wisdom. When you see older people, you know what I'm saying, 90, 80 years old, they have a lot of wisdom. And they teach the younger people about things that they've learned throughout their life. So this is why I really disagree with all the red pill and the don't get married and all this bull crap that I see online, because when you have that mindset, when you want to be promiscuous and sleep with multiple women every single night, and you want to do crazy stuff, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't lead you to a purpose. It doesn't lead you anywhere in life. It just keeps you in this toxic feedback loop. You stay your negative self and you don't change, you don't evolve, you don't get better as a person. I used to have this very helpless, like the, like I had this learned helpless mindset where I felt like I failed so many times in life that I just wanted to give up. I didn't want to continue trying. I felt like I was a loser. I felt like a borderline loser because I didn't have my life together, and I kind of still don't have my life together. But I'm gaining value. I'm actually going somewhere right now. I actually know that I'm going somewhere. And if you're in a position in life where you feel like you're a loser, you feel like you don't have much to offer, you feel like you lack value, I understand where you're coming from, brother. But at the end of the day, there's a couple of things I want you to take from this video. You got to take everything one step at a time. And also, you have to learn to help yourself. You have to bring yourself value before you can bring anyone else value. And the reason I say you need to take things one step at a time, one day at a time, is because I'm still learning. I'm still trying to give myself value. I'm still working on my own self-confidence. I'm still working on myself. I'm not perfect at all. But I do have the gratitude to look back on who I was like 2 or 3 years ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago, and say, damn, I've changed a lot. Like, wow, I've changed a whole lot. I've become different. I've become a whole different person. I don't even recognize myself in the mirror. And everybody should be able to relate to that to some extent. And that's the feeling that you want to have. 2 or 3 years going down the road, you want to like look at yourself and not even recognize who you are, because you've changed so much for the better. You've became a much better version of yourself. And over the past few weeks, I feel like I've gained a lot of subscribers, and then I've also became more confident in myself. I became more competent, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I started making more money in what I'm doing. I've been more I've learned how to become more disciplined, more motivated. I feel like I'm definitely doing way better than I was before. And I'm going to tell you how you can achieve the same thing, and how what I kind of learned, what I started applying to my life. And what that is going to sound crazy, but it is things like visualizations, meditation, and affirmation, stuff like that. And not really just visualizations, but you really want to visualize where you want to be in life, what you want out of life. And you have to feel. So imagine how you would feel once you achieve that. So once you achieve that, you end up getting this girlfriend, you get into this long-term relationship, this companionship that you wanted for so long, or you become an entrepreneur, you get that promotion, you know what I'm saying? You have to feel how you would feel if that happened. So it's almost as if it already happened in your life, and you're just waiting on the reality, the 3D world to catch up, because spiritually, you already have that. You're already that person. See, it's not about like becoming, like, it's not like you're working towards things and you become this version of yourself, but rather you're already that version of yourself right now. That version of yourself that you want to be, you are already that version of yourself. There's no future version of yourself that you have to go find or something. It's already within you. All you have to do is look within and find it. You know what I'm saying? And it will reveal itself to you. You know what I'm saying? Your future self will just come out. when you put the work in, when you work on yourself, when you work hard, you know what I'm saying? And when I say work hard, I don't mean work for somebody else, work at their business and work on their dream, you know what I'm saying, to show up for them. I mean work hard as in when you show up for yourself. When you show up for yourself, when you give yourself the love that you never had, that all these, you know, all the friends that came into your life, all the people that did you wrong, did you dirty. I had a near-death experience 2 years ago. I nearly died. You know what I'm saying? I literally hit rock bottom, and I won't get into detail about that. You know what I'm saying? But that could have been the end for me. Very much so. And I wouldn't be on this YouTube channel. And I had friends in my life that literally walked out on me. They weren't there for me. And then now, you know what I'm saying? When I'm doing better, when I'm feeling more healthy, more happy, when I'm like more disciplined, I'm feeling more proud of myself. That's when these people try to show back up in my life. And you know what I do? I turn them away. It's like, no, you can't be a part of my life now. Because you didn't want to be there for me when I was down, when I was struggling. When I was driving that Honda Civic, you didn't want to be there for me. That old Honda Civic. And now that I have a new whip, that's just a figure of speech, an analogy. But now that I'm doing a little bit better for myself, now you want to come back around. See, what they are starting to learn slowly is that it don't work like that. I begged these people for love. But you know what I did? I gave myself that love. I gave myself that love that I always wanted, I always craved. Started giving it to myself, because before that I felt alone. I felt like there was no one in my corner. And then I found God. I started praying every night, every morning. I started meditating. I started journaling. I started really just showing up for myself, being there for myself. That's what life is all about. Showing up for you, showing up for yourself, putting in the hard work on you. You know what I'm saying? Not at some bullshit slave ass job and working 12 hours a day and coming home and you're tired as hell and you don't even have the energy to work on yourself. You don't even have the energy to improve who you are. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about building as a man, building up your self-love. There is no end to the journey, and it's a wonderful journey. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that the wonderful thing about life is that life is filled with so many challenges, ups and downs, and things of that nature. You're not always going to be motivated. There are going to be times when you don't feel like getting up out of bed in the morning. I know I didn't feel like getting out of bed this morning. I didn't feel like getting up, but I'm still working on it, you know what I'm saying? Becoming more disciplined, right? I'm not there yet. And I don't think you ever get to a point in your life where you're like, yeah, I'm good. I don't have to work on myself anymore. No, that doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is that what I did was I literally thought about what I want out of life. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to start a family. I got to get back in the gym and get back to working out, though. I've been kind of slacking on that, not gonna lie. But so I've been working, trying to make this money for the most part for myself, and mental stuff. But I literally focus. I literally just visualize what I want, and I try to feel that. I try to feel the energy of being proud of myself. Once you feel the energy of being proud of yourself, once you feel the gratitude for how far you've come, somehow you just automatically put yourself in a position. That motivation comes to you. It just naturally flocks to you. All of a sudden you feel very motivated to get after it, to be a go-getter, to hustle and get what you want out of this life. Now, that's how I basically find my motivation, because like months ago, I was literally in a situation where I never had motivation to do anything at all. And I think that when your goals when the things you want to do, when you want to like find you want to start a family and everything, when the goals are bigger than you, when they're bigger than yourself, it's way more powerful. It is way more powerful than, you know what I'm saying, getting online and watching these, you know what I'm saying, podcasts and red pill YouTubers talking about building up your ego and stuff like that. That's what they're telling you to do, is build up your ego and you know, and get back at the women who did you dirty, get back at people who did you dirty. That's really what they're telling you to do. And then you have all these people that's trying to figure out how to become a Chad or a Tyrone and all that. And, you know, and they're just so worried about that. And that's just an internet thing. That's on the internet. Go outside and touch the grass. You know what I'm saying? Because that is irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't have anything to do with you. If you're watching this channel, you are on your purpose. You are on your goals. You're not focused on trying to force things or you know what I'm saying, make things something that they're not. Your motivation comes from your purpose. It comes from your innate desire to learn new things, to be a student, you know what I'm saying, to grow and build upon yourself. And sometimes it takes that initial discipline to get into the flow of things. I promise you, once you get into the flow of things, to whatever you want to do, like if it's going to the gym, you will love it. You will have motivation, you know, because at first everything's always gonna be hard. You know, you're gonna rely mainly on the discipline. But once you get into the flow of things and you start to like it, you start to enjoy what you're doing, like going to the gym, you start enjoying meditation, you're gonna automatically become motivated to do these things. Because growth is a very fun thing. I think growth is fun. I think growth is something that is great. It should be really fun and inspiring to learn, to just be open to new experiences and stuff you can experience in life. And that there is what motivates me to become successful. My name is Raheem the GOAT. Like, comment, subscribe. Never give up. Your younger self is rooting for you. Peace.